here we are, the Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 4. Kind of weird because we just started the season last week. We're on 4 already. I don't really know the whole point of doing 3 episodes. They did that with Andor too. But it feels kind of strange to be at Episode 4 already. But it doesn't feel like a whole lot has actually happened yet. Now, one big thing did happen basically in Episode 3. And that's all we've really gotten to so far. So before I even get into the episode, this whole episode didn't need to happen at all. And basically the last minute of this episode could have been put and stitched on the end of last week's. And it would have been the exact same. Just saying. So, obviously Omega and Crosshair, they escaped. And now they need to get away from the Empire. We did get a quick interaction with Nalise and Hemlock. She's in her prison cell. I don't know if she's been in a prison cell the whole time. But basically he's confronting her about Omega. Lets her know that they escaped. And he does confront her about the blood from Omega and how it's not been tested right. So I think they're just going to probably kill her at some point. Honestly, I don't really see them keeping her around all too much longer. But who knows? Maybe they'll have some sort of weird escape attempt for her. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But we'll see. So I suppose outside of the last minute of the episode, that was probably the last really significant piece of information in any way. The rest of the episode is literally Crosshair and Omega and the fucking hound creature from the first few episodes of the season that Omega became friends with and she released. So because of course she does, she needs to have this damn creature with them to escape. She needs to escape with it and she needs to let it be free too. And she takes the damn thing with them in the ship and travels around with it. So they're on some random planet. I don't know what the hell it is. There's stormtroopers everywhere, and they need to find a way to basically find another ship and get out of there because, you know, their ship crashed that they took from the Empire. So they try to bribe their way onto a ship without having to get tickets. And it basically comes down to the person running the thing saying Omega needs to get to 30,000 credits to bribe this individual to let them pass with the hound creature. So Omega, we saw this in previous seasons with Sid. Thank God we're done with Sid, by the way. I hated that character. That was something that was established in the earlier seasons where she was really good at the games and stuff that she was playing with Sid at the table and stuff. So we're going to re-establish that as something that Omega is really good at. And this is why some people think she's like really force sensitive. It wouldn't surprise me at this point with Disney. But we got a fat Imperial officer guy who walks in with some early stormtroopers. It's basically like the early stormtrooper design that we see walking around in this show. Omega's in the bar and she's basically scamming this one guy, kind of, because I don't really know how it works with Omega because we don't really know what they're doing with her. Like, is she just really that damn good at the game and she just knows how to work? I don't know, but she's basically gambling her way to getting the 30,000 credits, and then this Imperial walks in and he plays a few games with her as well, and it basically turns into a whole, are they being watched? Crosshair's over on the side with the stupid creature, and he's just kind of watching to make sure everything's all right. And eventually, you know, it seems very super weird and suspicious, but eventually, you know, the game is won. She wins the game, and she gets the credits that she needs from the Imperial officer. Now, obviously, you know that this is going to be a little weird and suspicious. Now, as they're about to leave the bar, of course, he brings up the point that, oh, gambling is illegal around these parts. We can't gamble, it's illegal, so you have to pay your fine. So they have to pay 10,000 credits as their fine. So that's just his way of getting money back after losing. So interesting way to go about that there. But after that, we do cut to a scene with some stormtroopers flying overhead, and they literally see their crash ship, and it raises suspicions of what's going on. They don't know where that ship came from. And as they're about to leave, they have to pay the guy. They walk out. Their creature has gone missing, the stupid hound. And another gripe of mine is something I've had of Omega this whole damn show. Look, you can have a few episodes every now and then, but it is every single goddamn time this character is doing anything. It's this stupid It's going to sound really bad, but the stupid optimism that she has about every single thing around her. That she needs to save everything and save everybody and save everyone. It's just, God, I'm so sick and tired of it. I really am, dude. This character is excruciatingly annoying in that type of sense. It's just, I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. This character has done nothing but cause problems for the Bad Batch. Just think about it for a moment. The Bad Batch didn't have this character interfere to begin with. There's so many issues that would have been avoided without having this damn kid with them. It's frustrating. So Crosshair, obviously, he's all nice now, so he's all conflicted. And eventually he does go with her plan to rescue the hound creature that went missing after the Imperials took it. So the Imperials took their stupid hound. So they're gonna go get the damn creature and go rescue the goddamn creature instead of just leaving with the credits that they have. And they have enough credits to go and get on the ship to leave. But instead, they're gonna go run towards the Imperials to go rescue this creature. Oh my God! All right. So there's a bunch of animals that the Empire is rounding up. I don't even know why. You do hear a porg amongst all the creatures because of course you do. So sequels, they're coming, guys. Yay. We see some Hemlock stuff later. He's basically saying the same stuff we've been seeing this whole show is, I got the whole force of the Empire at my hands. I'm going to go get him. I'm going to go get Omega. We know. You said that last episode. You're going to say it again? Sure. We know. You're going to repeat yourself over and over and over. So there's not really a whole lot with Hemlock. He comes in, repeats himself, and leaves. Omega and Crosshair get away on an Imperial ship. And they basically find Hunter and Wrecker. I don't know. I missed the point. Honestly, I don't even want to go back. They knew the location of where to go, where they would be. So they go find Hunter and Wrecker. They're on this planet here, and there is a reunion. And again, this is the point where I think it could have just been stitched onto the end of the last episode, where Omega and Crosshair come together with Hunter and Wrecker. So she, reunites with Wrecker, Hunter, and then obviously you got a very weird, awkward standoff with Hunter, Wrecker, Omega there kind of in the middle, and Crosshair coming out of the ship. And it's like, okay, this is the first time he's really there with his brothers again after all the shit that he has done. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Look, amongst this whole show, I think Crosshair has been the most interesting character for sure. I am kind of interested to see what they do with him. But look, the Bad Batch, it's not like it's damaging bad. The show's not like a sequel's damaging to the franchise bad or anything. It's just there. And it's all I can say about this show. It's not Clone Wars. It's definitely a sequel to the Clone Wars, but it's not the Clone Wars. And it's trying to make itself serious. It's very dark at some points for sure. I say it all the time. The visuals and the animation looks great. It does. It really, really does. But, the story has been incredibly bland, and there's way too much filler. I never used to complain about filler that much. Filler can be fun. But this show has been very bad at it. There's been 2 episodes. Well, no, really 1 episode so far this season out of 4 right now that has been relevant. And that is episode 3. The other 3 have kind of been slow burns and pointless, especially episode 2. So, again, the whole episode here could have been cut out, except for the ending bit where they reunite. That's it. So, I don't know where this season's going to go. Typically, how these Bad Batch seasons go is they have about, 6, 7 full-blown fillers. Some episodes with some key information, and then you get, big finales, big middle points, big beginnings, and you didn't even have a big beginning this year either. You just had that 1 episode of 3, Palpatine coming in. But it's been pretty weak so far this season. We're only 4 episodes in, but You know, maybe things will start to kick up now that we're reunited and there's an actual Bad Batch team together now instead of everyone split apart. R.I.P. Tech, I suppose. Maybe we'll see Echo and Rex at some point too. That'd be nice. That'd be nice because I just want to see everyone together. This whole splitting up thing is really random and weird, especially with Echo. I don't know why they're sending Echo out there with Rex all the time. It's kind of stupid, especially when you're going to kill Tech. Keep as many people together as you can. I don't understand the whole point of that. But that's the Bad Batch episode 4. Another kind of slow, nothing episode, and we'll see what happens next.